What's going on, gamers? Welcome in and welcome back. I'm Super if you don't know who I am, and I have 5,000 hours in DBD. And today I want to talk about how absolutely frustrated I am at behavior for two reasons. Number one, I am sick and tired of behavior locking the new earnables, the emblems, the titles, that kind of stuff behind their game modifiers. And number two, I am absolutely sick of Chaos Shuffle. Let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about behavior locking their earnables behind the game modifiers. I cannot stand game modifiers. They have been on for way too long, and I understand the concept of the casual player base versus the player base that want to play the game as quote unquote intended. And I am one of the people who generally enjoys to play the game as intended. I like to make sure that I bring the perks, the items, the add-ons, all the things that I enjoy using to progress the game and play the game the way that I enjoy to. I don't enjoy the randomness of Chaos Shuffle. I don't enjoy the long queue times of 2v8 or the pre-selected loadouts of 2v8. It's fun for like 5 games and I'm like, this is just boring and annoying. I enjoy the game as intended, and I understand how people want to have a difference in gameplay. They want to switch it up. It's been the same thing for, almost 10 years now. It may be getting stale. I get it. I get it. But forcing everyone to play the game modifiers is genuine pain, for me at least. At least in my opinion, I should say. I played half a dozen games on Survivor and probably a dozen games on Killer of Chaos Shuffle, and the amount of people that I get who are just absolutely disgustingly sweaty from Killer's tunneling right off hook 5 gens to Survivor's gen rushing. It's absolutely insane. Chaos Shuffle should not allow you to bring add-ons or map offerings, or even items. Chaos Shuffle should all be what it is, which is a shuffle and a randomizer. No selection of perks, no selection items, no selection offerings. Actually, I would say the only offerings that you should allow are blood point offerings, because no one should be bringing map offerings or sack wards or anything like that to Chaos Shuffle. Why? What is the point? Why are you trying to get an advantage on a game that is literally solely based on RNG at that point, other than the items that you bring? I can tell you I had a dozen games on Killer, and at least a quarter of them were 4 people bringing toolboxes. Hyper efficient, splitting up on gens. Once I got in a chase with one, by the time I was able to down them after 2 to 3 pallet drops, 2 to 3 gens were done. And I was like, really? This is how we're doing it. All right, fine. Can't tell you how many games on Survivor that I played where the Killer either just tunnels off of hook or my teammates are completely useless. I mean, that's typical Survivor, so never mind. I can't really talk about that one. It's enhanced more when it's Chaos Shuffle, because at least they have an excuse to not do the greatest. But yeah, I don't know, yo. I don't know how many of you actually play the modifiers. I know 2v8 is super popular because playing Killer with friends is a great idea. It's just the abysmal queue times. What's the other one? Lights Out. Again, another just ultra casual game mode that doesn't appeal to me. I think the only thing that I would actually enjoy playing is 2v8, and that's not really something that I even care to dive into, simply because queue times are trash. I can't wait 20 minutes to wait in queue, get 4 games in total, and then have to be off. It's just not it for me. And I understand that not everyone's the same way. Some people play for hours and hours and hours, and I'm like, okay, that's great for them, but I don't like it. I don't like how there's always a modifier going on and we can't get just normal queue times ever anymore. Literally every time one is gone, another one comes up a couple days later. And I don't know about y'all. Please let me know what you think in the comments, or let's have conversations like I always say. But do you guys really enjoy the modifiers, or do you guys find yourself playing the regular game mode more? Maybe it's just a me thing, which is possible, but every time I stream Dead by Daylight, it seems as though the most fun games are actually the games in regular, and the ones in Chaos Shuffle, Lights Out, 2v8. The only one that was actually fun was My Little Oni, for those of you that remember that. What's the other one? I think there's one more that I'm missing, but just not, it's not it. It's not the switch up I think that I'm looking for. Maybe I'm not looking for a switch up. Maybe I'm just enjoying the game as is, which there isn't inherently anything wrong with that, but I don't know. I don't know anyone who genuinely enjoys these game modes other than 2v8. I have a couple community members who swear up and down that they want to play 2v8 with me and that's it, but then when we play, I just get tired of waiting in queues. And then I've tried playing Chaos Shuffle and not caring, but the survivors overall just kind of are hyper efficient. At least when I'm playing against them. When I'm playing as Survivor, no one can do a single thing or we get tunneled out immediately. But when I'm playing Killer, everyone is hyper efficient. And this is coming from someone who does pretty well in most games. Like, I'd say I win about 80 to 90% of my games 3k plus. The fact that when you go into Chaos Shuffle that it's just 4 toolboxes and then random perks, it's like the toolboxes carry alone, right? Like, I don't know. And I'm not trying to play Blight or Nurse or, like, you know, Spirit, Kaneki, any of, like, the S tier killers. Like, I just want to vibe. I just want to chill. And I do chill a lot in regular games, so let me know what you guys think. Is it a problem with me, or is it behavior? Do we have an issue with trying too much, doing too much for the casual slash ultra casual player base who want something different? Or do you guys feel like the game modifiers really makes a difference and engages you guys and that it makes you want to play the game more? I guess the having the unlockables behind the game modifier incentivizes you to play, because I played a couple games simply just to get some of the challenges done so I can get the unlockables, but I'm not having fun doing it. It's more like I'm doing it just to do it, and it's frustrating me because I don't want to do it. I'd rather be able to earn it 5 times harder in regular queues, which that could be another option. Just make it more difficult to unlock in regular queues. Have a distinguished difference between the regular lobbies and the modifier lobbies. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I really don't like it. I think that it does nothing except make queue times even longer. And then for me, it just frustrates me to no end. The game modifiers are almost worse, more sweaty, and more just inefficient. Everything is inefficient. Also, I was playing another game earlier today and I noticed that there's like so much more clutter on Chaos Shuffle than there is on regular maps. Do you guys notice that either? Let me know if I'm crazy or if I'm just seeing things or coping or whatever. I could be. I very well could be coping. But yeah, that's really it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's have a discussion about things. Like I always tell you guys, like, it's never that deep. It's just I'm wondering if it's just me, if I'm the only one feeling this way, because I don't see a benefit to these game modifiers. And I don't know, again, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know if anyone actually cares about them. Or if enough people care about them. I'm gonna sneeze. If you guys see me from this point, I had to edit that sneeze out, so I apologize. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying Dead by Daylight, and I hope you guys aren't taking things too seriously. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day-night time zone. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Good luck in the fog. And I can't wait to have more discussions with y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the love and support lately. I really appreciate it. You guys are incredible. Even for those of you who disagree with me, I love the conversations that we've been able to have. See you guys later. Have a good one.